Hi guys, hello, meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. This is a vlog, not a podcast, so we're going to keep this sweet and short. We're going to try an experiment today because we changed the majority of the comment sections to moderated because things got out of control. Want to do a little test. Now, in this video, there's a test. I'm not moderating the comment section on this video. It's going to be unmoderated. Do as you want. And to compare with the comment sections of the videos that are moderated. And the reason is I want to prove a point about the importance of moderation and sometimes when it must be used. Because, for those of you who do not know, the other messages sections got really badly hammered by a variety of people that came in, and some people were saying moderation censorship, blah 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 blah. And so here's the deal: this comment section in this video is not moderated. So come in, speak your piece. Alright, now, since this is a vlog, I also want to cover a few more things too. It's going to be cooling down a little bit for the next week or two. Right now it's 21 degrees Celsius outside, it's rainy, and in my apartment it's kind of warm. That's why the lights are not on, because otherwise my apartment would be insufferably hot. And it was just easier just to leave the lights off. And, I'm also still looking to try to find, as I mentioned in the live streams. Oh yes, the live streams, I forgot to tell you this, are not moderated. Okay? Everybody asks me about that. They're not moderated. The only thing is, I have anti-spam on. That's because I don't want the forums getting clogged up with website links. Although I will turn that off for the upcoming live stream on the Google Hangouts on air. So that anti-spam feature will be turned off for the next Google Hangouts on air chat, which is Sunday at 6 p.m. So come as you are, just be aware that, like usual, there is no kind of moderation. And lastly, we're gonna cover something else I have said that I wanted to try in the last live stream, which I have not I have done some research into it. I have not yet found the source of it nearby, but I will contact a couple local grocers and see if I can find the source of this stuff. If there is any local sources in my area, I'm talking about Marmite. Now, Marmite is a British product. It is actually made out of yeast extract. Some like it, some hate it. Well, I don't know. Given the fact that I like bitter chocolate, I probably might like it. So, I love chocolate with like 90 or like 85% cacao, which is pretty bitter. If you ever eaten extra special dark chocolate, you know what I'm talking about. Granted, I can't eat a lot of it at one time because it just kind of sits on you a bit. But so the idea of eating Marmite on toast does not really sound too unappetizing to me. I certainly eaten my share of unusual products in my lifetime. So, if I can't get a source locally of Marmite, I know I can order it on eBay, or I can order it from Amazon. So, I could get Marmite that way. And some people like to compare it with Vegemite. I never had either, so we'll have to see what happens. Now, here's the deal. If I can get it locally, I can get it on food stamps, which would be great, because it's a food product. I probably can go ahead to my local grocer and pick up some Marmite or in possibly Vegemite. Marmite is part of the Unilever brands, and Vegemite is part of the Kraft brands. So obviously you got completely two different products, completely two different companies. And for those of you who are Americans and want to try Marmite, you can get it on eBay. I've seen it there. Just a small little jar is going to cost you $6, which isn't bad considering the fact that you're supposed to spread it thinly on your toast or on your crackers. And they call them biscuits in the UK. And so, yeah, I want to get some. So, I'll try it out. In fact, most of the Americans I see eat Marmite on YouTube, the facial expressions are a look of disgust and revolting. I've only seen 1 or 2 videos of people actually eating Marmite that liked it, that were Americans. So, I want to give it a fair shake. I got a feeling I might like it. How much I like it, I don't know. Hey, here's an idea for a Marmite. Seriously. If I do like the product, would you be willing to help sponsor my channel? And maybe work on distributing your product more in the United States. I know that sounds to some people revolting, but seriously, I could use sponsorship. And if it's a product that I obviously like, I will certainly sponsor it. I do drink a lot of Cumberland Farms coffee and stuff, and Cumberland Farms and I did talk about sponsorship, but for some reason it fell apart halfway through the communications process. So that's why me and Cumberland Farms never actually worked on promoting their products officially, although I still promote the products by word of mouth. Speaking of officially tomorrow I'm going for my bankruptcy consultation. I do hope and pray to Divine Mother and Father God that it's going to work out for me. And, again, since this forums in this video are going to be non-moderated, I can bet there's going to be a lot of talk about Marmite, Vegemite, and, of course, bankruptcy and other things. And, I mean, a lot of other things. Yesterday's, before me and Lemmy started cracking down on the other streams that were in that forums, were absolutely chaotic mess. If you look at the comment sections of a few of the latest videos, they look like a nuclear wasteland. Speaking of wasteland, I don't know what North Korea is up to, but obviously America, South Korea, and Japan are preparing for the worst. I've seen in several news sources, including Fox News, that and Next News Network, that the United States has got its nuclear bombers raring and ready to go. So I hope to God it doesn't go that far. South Korea's newspaper said that they can seriously, when helping Americans, make North Korea look like a war zone. So, but we don't need to see my forearms look like a war zone. That's the reason I did the locking down on this, because I want to explain this. Because, guys, my videos are a very small population. I do appreciate that all the people posting on the forums, good and bad alike, had pushed my last video virality up quite a bit. I mean, we're talking about 175 plus views. But I wonder if that's because that's the way YouTube does it, where you usually try to go view a video, it's going to trigger, put a comment in the video. Sometimes it triggers the video to play, and that kind of skews the numbers. But, hey, I guess we'll see with this one. So here's the deal. Anybody post anything you want. I don't give a care. I have no concern what it is. You can go ahead, threaten guns. You can go threaten prostitution. You can do whatever you want. Black Lives, Antifa can go there with nightsticks and beat the living daylights out of each other. And this forum only all the others will remain moderated. So this one says unmoderated in parentheses for a reason. So go ahead, have fun. I'm not going to stop you. I'm actually going to stay the hell out of most of the conversations because I really don't want people to feel like I'm going to sit there as the law enforcement and start to cracking down on people. Because this is an experiment. So here's the deal. As I said, go ahead, post what you want. I don't give a shit. Okay? Really. But the rest of the videos are moderated. So if you don't feel comfortable in this message board of this forum, this message of this video section, go ahead and post in the others and we'll talk there. And if you want me to make a video anchor so that you can have a safe space to talk about the same things, I will do so. Okay, I'll have to work on another one with Lumi. I also made Lumi officially a moderator so that she can help me to moderate. Because the problem is that the computer we have allows Google Chrome lets me and Lumi log in simultaneously in 2 different sessions, so we can actually jump back and forth and read the questions on both channels. That's an interesting issue in its own right, but for right now, this is running a little longer than expected, so have fun. See you later. Bye-bye.